Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Metroid Prime 2 Echoes Randomizer Tournament 2024. I'm Pineapple. This is week 4 language barrier. Lenofis is on commentary with me, and he's going to explain what this week's preset is.
This week's preset is we don't have translators. We can't read. We are illiterate. Therefore, we have no hints except for what's on key bearer. So we have to exercise our brain in routing knowledge, and we can't rely on hints this week. So anything goes. It's literally a casino seed this week.
I mean, there's still the key bearers, there's still 5 STK hits, which are area only, but apart from that, we're kind of on our own. The races are starting, and it doesn't look like we need to do anything for sync. So this is Marcus Mask versus Rico. This is week 4. They're both 1 and 2, and here we go. Oh, and it's also a landing site start.
Okay, yep. Sorry, I'm just typing out all of the key bearer locations on notepads, so when we get hints, we can write them down, and we'll be ready to go. And I apologize if I'm quiet. I will try and hug my microphone and see if we can get better audio control. So, pretty standard start with the landing site. We have a number of Sphere 1 locations available. We have the Aegon elevator, and looks like that's where Marker's going to go next. We also have Dark Alpha Splinter available. We are running new patches, so we do not have GFMC Compound available.
Accursed Lake has a key. Oh dear. Oh yes, RAs. Just one this time, new patcher.
Yep, so new patcher has a couple of room states changed by default. It also has shuffled gyro puzzles and shuffled echo puzzles. Where's the item? It's a missile.
That's vanilla, isn't it?
Yes, that's a vanilla missile expansion.
What is the fascination with baby seeds anyway?
Well, baby seeds mean they generally tend to be fast. You get a lot of items right away, but that's really in the eye of the beholder. The baby! Alright, so we don't have a missile launcher yet. Already we have route divergence. Rico's gonna go straight to Aegon.
Meanwhile, that's Sunburst and Temple Assembly. No, that's Screw Attack.
That's a screw attack. Let's see if Marcus Mass does task jumping, gets that. Oh.
And that's an SDK!
Okay. Storage Cavern B, that's a good one right there.
Meanwhile, Rico is in Mining Plaza.
Yep. Now we need bombs or boots logically to get that screw attack. We'll see what we get.
Doesn't look like we're peeking the item here.
It's really hard to peek it with no items. It's a lot easier with boots. You can peek it with nothing, but it's still kind of hard to see. Transport B access is E. We want that. Probably won't get it from now, but we want that.
So first we're going to deal with Albert's kids.
And a little bit of pest control, a little bit of we'll be good. That looks like missile or light ammo. What? Okay, great look at it. It's not important.
Could that be supers?
Maybe? I don't think so. Hey,
Bombs in more Portal Access A.
Yep. Alright, so that means our missile launcher is probably here in Dr. Alpha Splinter or in Energy Controller.
Rico's looking at that item again. I think
Rico's going to get a better look at it. Oh, boots. Okay, never mind. Well, we have access to screw attack now. And we'll see if Marker's Mask comes back up for Transport A access. Oh, that's an ETM. Okay, yep. Markers does not want that. So, chat, about the records. This is a pair up, pair down week. So, Marker's Mask, I believe, is 1-2. Rico is 0-2.
Rico had to buy last week.
Yep, Rico had to buy last week. After going 0-2, dropping games to, I believe it was Schwartz Gandhi and Op. Had a buy last week. He's playing this week, looking for their first win. Marker's Mask, I don't remember when their first win was, but they are 1-2 and trying to keep playoff hopes alive. They got to win out. Nope.
Did you accidentally make me too loud, Jeff?
Oh, I just realized something. Marker's Mask probably has... Oh, wait, no. Their boots are highlighted. I'm like, why is nothing highlighted? Oh, nothing special. We only have the one item so far.
Well, it's about to be 2, because this is...
Yes. Go home, technology.
Meanwhile, SpeedGaming is playing SpeedGaming %.
Go home, technology. You're drunk. Oh, main power bombs on Bomb Guardian. You love to see it.
Yay.
Okay. So in all likelihood, we're going to need the Dark Visor. I mean, there's still there's still 9 red keys out there, and now 4 Sky Temple keys. So Cursed Lake is looking a little less cursed. But the possibility, we still need that Dark Visor.
And we haven't found Launcher yet.
Launcher blocks Bomb Guardian. So Launcher can be in the crate. Yeah, Launcher can
in GFMC. Well, no. Screw Attack was gettable without... Was it?
Well, now that we have boots from Great Temple, we have Screw Attack. That actually lets us get to GMC compound. That is an energy transfer module in Mining Plaza. Worm half dead.
Yay. So, okay, so they have Screw Attack for GFMC.
Yep, Screw Attack is our access into GFMC, and Missile Launcher actually looks like it's going to be vanilla. There, bombs... Wait, where were bombs again? No, bombs are here.
PAA.
Yeah. Launcher could also be communication area. And actually with bombs... Oh, wait, no. Missile Launcher can actually be in a few spots. It can be on top of GFMC ship. It can be on Jump Guardian. Yeah, we actually have a few options for Missile Launcher. Which means...
Hold on, it can be in Jump Guardian. It means it could also be in Broom Closet.
Broom Closet is locked by a missile door, so no.
Oh, right. Or it could be... No, it's not here.
So with Missile Launcher, we have Logic. Ooh, my favorite. Who wants to talk about Logic change, chat? Certainly not with Morph Ball bombs in Transit Station.
Let's not spoil the result of that, Ray, but that was certainly a thing. And actually, I think the general theme of this week so far, I've only seen one race in full, but I've seen a little bit to the other, is that Randomania is in a mood this week.
Yeah, Randy, they give him the nickname Randy. Randy has been cooking this week. Full-blown barbecue cooking. Like, full platter, like, get your ribs, get your barbecue, get your steaks.
Let's even barbecue the tofu as well.
Yep. Randy is putting on a show this week. Randy's Outback Grill. Oh, Rico... Is Rico out of power? So that would have been good for those pirates right there.
Actually...
Nope, Rico has power bomb. Might not have thought to use it.
Yeah, I think he said in race time chat something about having played in CGC, so has been playing this probably a little bit longer than Marcus Mask, who I believe has only been playing for a few months. I'm not sure.
I believe this is Marker's first tournament, yes?
Yes. They were around for part of the mentor tournament, but they weren't playing in it.
Rico taking extra careful with pill bugs.
Doesn't have space jump.
Doesn't have space jump. Probably doesn't want to take the extra damage. Now this is curious to see if Rico does the full vanilla route to get to Jump Guardian, or if we see just the bombs to open up Transport Center and then back out. And Marcus Mask.
Maybe peak Crossroads as well?
Yeah, probably. I would expect a runner to do that. Oh, almost a 3-rounder. Marcus Mask has to get one pellet shot in.
The 2 rounds supposed to be easy with missile, isn't it?
Yes and no, because you have to do pellet shot, missile, full charge, and then you have to do missile, full charge. So it's easy, but it's also deceptive. That is a light beam in Crossroads. Oh boy.
That means we're going to need to see Boost Ball to get that, yes?
We will need to see Boost Ball and Dark Beam or Annihilator Beam. Marcus Mask seen Dark Ammo, choosing not to pick that up. Curious. And then, oh, changed their mind. Okay. Never mind.
I think, from what I've seen, it feels important to have at least one of each ammo expansion on the off chance you get Annihilator Beam first.
Rico, if you're going this way, you're gonna die. There's no safe zones this way. Rico? Rico? Okay, we're good. We're partially good.
Playing drop system roulette here. A little bit.
Yeah, Echoes has a better drop system than Prime for anything. That doesn't mean it's guaranteed. That totally could have just killed Rico right there.
I mean, the famous words are, "That's not an ultra, GG." Shoutouts to Jeff. Actually, it's weird for me saying the name Jeff without also thinking the words Boom Tetris for.
I don't quite understand that reference, but I'm sure there's a good story behind that. That's a TM. Right?
Commentary during the Classic Tetris World Championships in, I don't remember which year, the commentator said a lot of Boom Tetris for Jeff, and then there was a meme edit of the tournament coverage which had that line a lot at the time.
Okay, Rico is setting up to do a kill on the Jump Guardian before it spawns. Rico's getting it up close and personal. There was a setup towards the door at the bottom to do it, but it's possible Rico was not familiar with that setup. So now we're just going to do a bomb jump sequence.
I think I've seen it done from across the room, but it's more usually done in rando from near it. Like this safe zone or the one the other side.
Yep. Setting up for trial tunnel. Now, does Rico do trial tunnel first, or are we doing jump guard? No, we're doing trial tunnel first. Okay.
Can there be anything? Yeah, I guess there could be stuff in here that could help.
Oh, there could absolutely be stuff back here. Our boost ball could be back here. Our dark beam could be back here. Dark beam doesn't do anything for jump guardian.
We've seen light beam, and night beam I don't think does anything. Could be just more missiles.
Question in chat: Space jump was in Temple Sanctuary, Great Sanctum, actually. So we're gonna go fight Dark Alpha Splitter on Rico's end. That also allowed Marker's Mass to get the screw attack in Temple Assembly Site.
Just a missile, and you're not picking that up?
I mean, that forces a reload.
Okay.
In Agon Temple, so I get it.
Light beam is at the top of Crossroads.
Yep, which Marker's Mask is about to just walk into. Now, with the Marker's Mask equipment loadout, it is possible to break this light beam. But given that there's no dark suit, no energy, I don't blame not going for that right now, because you have one shot at it. Losing.
It's like a 3 BSJ into screw, right?
Yeah, it's a screw attack bonk that you need to get effectively your first try. Then a 3B, then like a bomb jump to an instant unmorph. Make sure you got your angle right. Then get to your light beam. And you're losing 16 health a second. So
16?
Or is it? No,
it's
6. Yeah, you have 16 seconds. That's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah, doing that trick without boost is pretty bad. Absolutely. Oh yeah, you can jump on the anglets too. I forgot about that. That does help a little bit, but you're taking damage from that too. Not an ideal situation. So yeah, don't blame Marker's Mask for that. Rico shooting the statue. It's actually Jump Guardian loaded, just with the hitbox.
And that's enough damage.
And Jump Guardian's dead.
So, logical missiles, maybe?
Could be a logical missile launcher. Yeah.
Not today.
So that means our logical missile launcher is going to be behind the bombs, which is going to be either communication area or with the screw attack jump and space jump boost through like Temple A access or GFMC compound or GFMC ship. At least with our current loadout. It can get worse than that.
The ship
it can get worse than that, trust me.
And the item on top of the ship has spawned now that Jump Guard is gone.
Yep.
Getting used to how many layer changes Echoes has is a bit of a headful.
Oh yeah, it's there's a lot.
Can it be on DMT?
No. DMT is locked behind the missile launcher on Bomb Guardian. So launcher itself cannot be on DMT.
That's a door, right?
Yeah. Now with bombs, we also have Hive Chamber B. That could also be our launcher. So we have a number of places available that could be our launcher right now. That's, 5 locations, I think? Oh yeah, plus Transport Center right here, which we haven't seen yet, the speed run. This could be our launcher. Rico's looking for anything though that's gonna help with movement, and
that's glowy.
That's a boost ball or cannonball. I'm guessing boost ball. So for your Link to the Past players right there, this is the equivalent of putting the key under the doormat. Oh,
I thought it was the equivalent of putting the boots on the race game for the
That's a good spot too.
for something important in the library.
That's a good one too. That's a good one. Yeah, I haven't seen that scenario pop up though.
Now I have the minigame music from Link to the Past in my head. Doubly so because it's in a Link Between Worlds as well, and I've seen some people testing the randomizer for that recently.
Oh, really? All right, Dark Missile Trooper, what do you got for us? That's not a missile launcher.
Sauce to go with the cheeseburger? Anytime.
E. Take E. Oh, this is curious. Marker's Mask is going to use the boost ball, is going to try and break Light Beam. With no energy, mind you. Like, literally no energy. There's 31. Instead of 99. So this is going to be a...
yeah, but there's things you can get health from along the way.
Yes, please refill health before attempting this Marker's Mask.
Also, please maybe save as well. I'm thinking better of it straight away.
Oh, we weren't...
I mean, coming here just for health refills isn't actually terrible either.
this
slow. Oh, there's
launcher. Hive chamber.
Chamber B.
Okay, that's pretty basic item logic there. So we have bombs, we have missile launcher. That means Pirate Labs is down in logic. And we'll see if Marker's Mask decides to go straight there. Doesn't even bother with Temple Grounds loop. I think if you're Marker's Mask and Rico, you want to do Temple Grounds loop because you did Bomb Guardian and Jump Guardian. So everything is available in Temple Grounds. We'll probably be seeing Dark Beam on this.
Here's this thing I haven't seen in a while. Stand in the box and scan it.
Oh yeah, old speedrunner tech. Well, that was dangerous. Rico could have been put on a bounce right there, and that actually would have been GG.
Yeah, I
That was.
I believe the best timing is like when the box gets close to the entrance there. Oh, there's invisible wall. Okay.
Well, it's a good thing there's an invisible wall there. That would have been extra GGs. Oh, Rico's
so back to Temple Grounds.
Yep, screw attack now for Rico with the bombs. Screw attack now for Rico with the bombs. There you go. Come on, game. Oh, Rico's gonna follow the GFMC loop. Okay, yeah, I get this. Yeah. And we'll probably just get boots on the way out. Rico, you are under the Z-axis. You cannot use screw attack here. You either need to bomb jump up or use the crate. There you go. Oh, there's Dark Beam. Okay, well, that's Light Beam then.
That's a place to put it.
That's a pretty free spot for Dark Beam, yeah.
So now this is unlikely to have anything.
Rest of the Temple Grounds loop might not have anything, but right now the only thing stopping us from getting to Torvus is a Dark Suit or Super Missile from the front door. From the side door, we just need Seeker Missiles.
So, time for everyone's favorite game. What's in the box?
Oh, with Rico not having Space Jump from Great Temple, this is going to be a double dip of GFMC Compound. Ooh, this might actually be
Oh,
big
to get
for
on top of the
Marcus
ship.
Yeah, get on top of the ship. This might actually be huge for Marcus Mask if there's something good up there. Oh, red key, red key, red key, Inghive key. We don't. Care
Yeah. Okay, that's.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Rico. Maybe Rico's just thinking do like your vanilla loop, go through Temple Grounds and then do Great Temple. It's kind of like muscle memory, I guess. Oh, we have a reliquary hint coming, and our hint today says missile dead.
Because you need Seekers to get to it.
You need Seekers to get there. Yep, reliquary is dead today. Wait, can you
Trying to remember which of the early key bearers need Seekers to get to? Ingwer and Accursed Lake?
Reliquary and Accursed Lake both need Seekers, yes.
Yeah.
Marcus Mask gonna dupe the crate, probably out of muscle memory, just out of making sure you.
I believe there's also a reason to do so because it prevents crashes.
Yes, that would be the one reason why. Oh, you know what? We have possible Sank entrance play coming. Play down. Okay. Now, I mean, we still need Spider Ball to do it in logic, but that's something I can see our runners doing.
Meanwhile, Rico going back to the Great Temple to say hello to Albert. Oh, and that's an STK under the safe station.
Transport A access. So far, our STKs are free. We got one in Storage Cavern B, one in Transport A access. This is really free. Oh, we have one in Wind Chamber as well. Okay. That is 3 of 5 known.
Wow, okay.
At least the one in Wind Chamber actually requires items.
So far there has been slightly long chain to get to missile launcher, but nothing too bad. Light beam on Crossroads, neither of them has gone back for that yet. And there's 3 STKs accounted for already.
Yep. We have an Aegon key in Wind Chamber Gateway, which may or may not come into play. We have the Hive key in GFMC Crate, which is most assuredly going to be ignored. Now let's see if Marcus Mask decides to go for that SDK.
What does this logically require? I forget.
Seekers boost and Dark World access.
Seekers?
And, yes. In the Dark World, there's so you have to do the ball spinners a couple times. You rotate some Seeker puzzles to 2 different locations. After you hit both of them, and then this opens up. So Seekers, Dark World access, bombs, and boost ball.
Gets the glowy orb news from Umos1 and bye. Wait, where are you going?
Why do you want?
Yeah, it was SJ on Albert. Probably needs to play the cutscene here. Oh, it's also a heal.
Maybe more heal.
And validation.
There is a small possibility of a soft lock trying to do the screw attack method that Marcus Mask is doing. if you aim too far left, you can just get wedged into the wall, and then you're done.
And I don't believe they've saved any time.
Yeah. Looks like this one's a good setup, though, but it looks like you kind of want to hit the apex of your jump as you're getting close to it. It looks like Marcus Mash is not timing the jumps correctly. The setup otherwise looks good.
What are you trying to land on?
So you can probably see it when we get the camera over there. There's a little like ledge above the window. Like you can just fit into that. And Draconov in chat, you want to time out your jump so you cancel onto that. You don't want to actually bonk into that because you'll just bonk right.
Like that.
Oh, okay, just like that. Marker's Mask got it. That's an SDK. Nicely done, Marker's Mask.
That would have been rude if there'd been a bonk at the top there.
Yeah.
And I've seen some interesting bonks this week.
Yep.
Also, yes. What are you trying to land on? The answer to this in any Prime game is yes.
Yes. Yep, because as it is with Metroid Prime, if it looks like you can stand on it, you can stand on it. If it doesn't look like you can stand on it, you can probably still stand on it.
I mean, you know how that's changed this year, don't you?
Yeah.
If it looks like you can peek it, you can peek it. If it doesn't look like you can peek it, you can peek it. Probably peek it anyway.
Yeah. Shout out to Schwartz Gandhi for all the peak text. And everyone else doing the peak tech. Alright, Rico's going to get the reliquary hint, is going to see that's a missile, and is dead. Not yet, THK. We can't do arbitrary code execution yet.
I mean, we can if the arbitrary code is crashing.
I mean, we can do light shows, so we can do arbitrary visual demonstration.
That's been fixed in Rando, right?
I mean, fixed is a relative term.
Oh yeah, true. Also, they can't get it anyway because...
Well, in this year's tournament, in this year's tournament, it's not allowed because we're out of bounds. Out of bounds is a ban, but you know that's a different discussion. Ordinary codex.
Things will crash whenever they want to. Case in point, my browser last night.
Yeah. Echoes does have some really weird random crashes. Just enter main reactor, for example, doing everything normally. Crash. Use a power bomb fighting the pirates in Portal Terminal. Crash.
Look at Dark Samus 1 while power bombing her to death. Crash. And also, I believe there is one if you are loading Torvus Temple from below.
Oh, Torvus Temple has got like 19 different crashes associated with it. I can't even go over them all in the amount of time of this stream.
So instead, we're going for Light Beam.
Yep, so many ways to crash Torvus Temple.
That boost half pipe is actually not even half pipe; it's a J pipe.
Yeah,
but it feels like every single time I see someone boosting it up, they're only just making it across.
Well, I mean, it's a Prime pipe, so that kind of makes sense. If you've played Metroid Prime, you know what I'm talking about.
I have, but it was over 10 years ago.
Well, half pipe physics in Prime, they're garbage. We won't talk about it because this is a family-friendly stream. Rico also going for the STK and Wind Chamber. Oh, that looked pretty close. All right, in cash 4. What do you got? That's an ETM. We're not gonna. Well, we're valid. Okay, we are valid. Oh, that looks too low, Rico. Yep. Yeah, so you kind of want to do a little bit of a slope jump off of this little fin right here, and then you need to line yourself up and get on top of the ledge properly. It's a little tricky. That looks better.
Junction site has more validation
Yep.
with Spider. Not that we need it yet. I believe that any sort of instant morph and instant unmorph trick is easier in Echoes because the camera is less well programmed.
It is, but it's generally accepted that doing the BSJ strat to get on top of this ledge is actually harder than the screw attack method. The screw attack method was actually found well after the fact, and people just found it to be more marked than the BSJ strat. And so this is just the method that people want to use, and I get that.
I have seen some BSJs done by the less experienced people in this tournament, I think.
And the BSJ can definitely be harder because the camera really likes to play tricks with you around the corner of that little glass shield. Now I'm of the opposite. I used to try and do the BSJ method for this, could never get it, and then I learned the method that Rico and Marcus Mask are doing. But by the way, nice job, Rico, you did it. And I found that to be fairly consistent. And then at some point, I just stopped being consistent at it. So I started doing the BSJ method, and now I'm actually far more consistent with the BSJ method than I am the screw attack method that Rico and Marcus Mask are doing.
Tricks are fickle like that.
Yeah, it is. That's a spider ball in Mineshaft. As a personal gripe, I would like it if the streams would stop freezing so we don't miss important information like that.
I'm glad you saw it. I was getting a drink at the time.
Yeah, it's gotta be spider ball. Wait, the item lit up on the tracker before the item picked up. What? What? Did I see that right?
It doesn't sound too impossible. There might be some sort of delay in the video feed.
It's possible.
Tan Canyon today.
That's a missile. Now, if I'm Marker's Mask, I probably do labs first before dipping into Sanctuary right here. There's only one energy tank, and you kind of want more than one for Hazing Cliff. Culling Chamber. A suit would be nice, too.
Trying to find power bombs? Oh, trying to get...
Yeah, just killing the pill bug right there. Just a miss.
Oh, right. I forgot there was an item there.
Yep, there is. It's a missile. It's a useless item. Rico now scouting the energy transfer module in Mining Plaza knows that Worm is half dead.
Meanwhile, hi Dark Samus. Bye as well.
Morph, roll, power bomb.
Ideally look away. And what's in the fridge? A red
boy.
key.
You might want that Marker's Mask.
You also want to reload the room anyway because you want to get the Dark Oasis head.
Yep, definitely. Oh, Marker's Mask is gonna get main reactor after the Dark Lab. Okay, no, I get that. Oh, Rico, the terrain decided to say no. That's unfortunate. Markers Maz going back for main reactor. Okay, just decided to lower the blast.
Might not know that going in and out, getting the item in the fridge reloads the room.
That looks like ammo?
Is there a reason to shoot that item?
You get a better look at it.
Missile-related Dark Oasis.
Could be Seekers. That'd be gross if Seekers were in Dark Oasis.
That's a lot to get those Seekers.
Yeah. Although, strangely enough, other than super missiles, our runners have everything they need to get.
And
the power bomb.
No,
they still need
light suit as well. Yeah,
they still need light suit and dark blaster, but they have almost everything they need to get that item to spawn. Yeah, don't boost in that morph tunnel. So that tunnel is like dumb physics, and you just keep getting caught.
I would like the tunnels going to Thardus, but worse.
Yeah. I had to think about that one for a second. Yeah.
Please save. Yay.
All right, now let's see what Rico wants to do. I suspect this will be going back to Light World to probably do labs. Oh, Marker's Mask not using Boost Ball on the crates. So fun fact, if you use Boost Ball on those crates, they're just instantly destroyed, as are most things with Boost Ball. That is a missile in bioenergy, I think.
And we're not going through?
I'm actually a little surprised by that myself. Maybe Marker's Mask is going to route back through the other way to get Storage Depot B? Rico open up the front door. Now this is a heads up play by Rico. Rico is expecting to come back out through this way, so that's why Rico opened up the door now. That's a red key in command center. That's our third worm. That's our third worm key. So Pineapple, how do you feel about a worm rave today?
Yeah.
Would you put that on a?
I'd be tempted to see what's on a Morbus. We've got decent ammo for it. Yeah, plenty of light beam ammo. That's the main thing.
Oh, Annihilator. That opens up Incash 2 immediately. Ooh, okay. Well then.
And we already know that we're not going to find out what's on a Morbus unless we dance with worms.
Yep, we have to do blind checks on everything. Yeah, if I had to guess, Marker's Mask does not know about that particular tech in bioenergy. And even when you know it and sometimes try and do it, the wall can say no, and you'll still trigger the pirate fight anyway.
Rico getting the good news about Spiderball.
Yep. Probably follows us in the labs right after. Oh, we're gonna do mining station access first for Marker's Mask. Okay.
Central Mining Station.
Central Mining Station, thank you.
I'm not expecting to be getting room names wrong here.
Well, it's Friday. I have nothing.
That looked like a missile there.
That was a missile. Yep.
And we don't bother with the key bearer hint if we can go to dark labs.
Well, we can't get the key bearer hint because we need to do the fight first and then reload the room.
And yes, that's what I mean. Also, we don't have dark boots, we can't get that. Dark visors, so we can't get that anyway.
Yeah.
Unless it's in the pit in Battleground.
That would be funny. That would be just a little funny. Although with 3 free STKs, it's... I don't know.
No. You know... Oh, there's Seekers. Okay, then.
Okay. So that's our path into Torvis.
Dark Visor on a Morbus, anyone?
Oh, boy. Light ammo. Okay. So we are looking for super missiles to essentially check our final 2 STK hits.
Key bearer hints and STK hints that are area only.
Yep. And so far, the only one we know that we're looking at that we might not like is a Curse Lake. That is a key.
But so far it's been Temple Grounds, Temple Grounds, Temple Grounds?
Yeah, kinda. Although now that we have Annihilator, Torvis, or not Annihilator.
No, Storage B. That was a Dagon, right?
No, Storage Cavern B was Temple Grounds. So we have Transport A access, that's Great Temple, and then Wind Chamber. So we have 1 Great Temple, 2 Temple Grounds. Marker's Mask may not realize that, well, the routing on this one is questionable. Just because of Incash 2, you can either go all the way through with Incash 2, or you can get to the Phazon Pit, get Incash 2, and then turn around. It's kind of the runner's preference on which way you want to do it. Missile in Incash 1. I personally might have done the full loop to get Incash 2 into Feeding Pit into Incash 1, but I get what Marker's Mask is doing. Hopefully Marker's Mask didn't forget to do Incash 2.
Rico might know one of the methods to get to the... actually, there's a few. Actually, this is in Logic now with Boost and Spider, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely.
So safe the Prime player.
Hold on, these are the best hints.
Just as long as it's not an STK and Crossway, you're fine.
Oh no, Marker's Mask, you have a knife. No, turn around, go back. Well, Incash 2 is now orphaned. I have a feeling Marker's Mask just forgot about the Annihilator aspect, and we're gonna go to Sankin. Okay.
Did they both do sound processing?
Yes. Yep, Marker's
That
Mask.
means it's not important, because I don't remember this being important.
It was a burger.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I still got that. So we're going to Spider's Treasure?
Looks like we're going to Spider's Treasure. This is in Logic, but I would probably push Torvis because we have Seekers. That's the next item in the chain. So we have the full loop through Underground Tunnel. That's one thing about, especially this week, especially with this tournament. Because we don't have any kind of hints, you kind of have to gauge what your next step is supposed to be with the Logic chain. Since we got Seekers out of Doomed Entry, the logical thing to do would be to follow the Seekers, which is going to be through Torvis. It could also be Hall of Honor Dead, for example. But we also have Spider Ball, Boost Ball, Light Beam, Power Bombs. Like Spider Ball, Sanctuary could just as easily be the next part of the chain.
I didn't see it was in Holo Combat Mastery.
We didn't see what was in Hall of History. Oh, and Marker's Mask is half dead. Is not going to go for Hazing Cliff yet. Culling Chamber looks like it's light ammo, I think. Oh, that was energy.
Meanwhile, that would have been very useful to get.
That would have been great for Marker's Mask to pick up. Oh, okay. Wow, you set the volume down on Rico's end, it still comes out pretty loud. Headphone warning. Sorry, everyone.
Oh, right, you were the one who checked the audio.
Yep. I thought it was at a good volume. Here, maybe that'll help a little bit. Alright, so let's see what Marker's Mask is going to pick up in...
That's the way to a Cursed Lake, isn't it? Or I'm misremembering.
A Cursed Lake. No, that's in Temple Grounds. That's in Sky Temple Ground. Mining Station B is right here at...
Oh, right.
Oh, that's the 4th STK. Wow, we have a free seed.
Wow.
Mining Station B. Okay. And that's in logic with everything they have. That looks like an energy transfer module. Yep. Wow. Yeah, we're not going to need... There's one unknown STK. So, Baja, who rolled my race yesterday? If you're out of practice, who rolled my race? Because mine was a dumpster fire. I mean, there's still a possibility that this could be a dumpster fire, but... Yeah, right now we just need...
It has to be supers somewhere really, really, really bad, right?
Yeah, we just need suit and a supers for go mode, basically. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a good point, Baja. I didn't consider that. Alright, so Marker's Mask is going to set up, looks like for a BSJ screw attack. You're too far forward, though. Oh, never mind. Oh, you can just do that. Okay, all right. Okay, then. Learn something new.
You know, I'm reminded of something a former speedrunner said about how he enjoyed watching people speedrun who were at various different skill levels, because they all have little different things that they do, and he actually picked up one of them from a very useful movement thing from one of the people he was watching. At least one, but there's one that definitely comes to mind.
Yeah, Draconov, that would actually be something to add to the database, I think, as a slightly friendlier strat that does not require boost ball. I never would have considered that.
And the battleground in cache is missile related.
That is dead.
With Seekers known, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they still use boost to get up the half pipe. Good point. Yeah. At best, you're gonna remove the need for dark beam. Oh, you still need dark beam to get down there. Never mind. It can remove the need for light beam. Question mark? I don't know. Yeah. All right, so Rico's first entry into the Dark Labs. Let's see what we get. Oh, gonna see the Seekers right there.
And now know that that hint is dead.
Yep. Okay, Marker's Mask is gonna go for Torvis.
Ah, yes, Seeker Missers.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this might be huge. Rico is heading towards the direction of Incash 2. So if there's something good here, Marker's Mask is going to leave that orphan, and it's going to be a hot minute before he gets back in that direction. And there's always expansions in Underground Tunnel, I guess.
And we can't even use the hint here as a backup.
Nope, sadly. Just a missile. Marker's Mask is going to be bailed out by that, and also a missile in Torvis Grove. If that Incash 2 had actually been progression, that would have been huge for Rico. Med Vista, I did not see what was there. I have no idea what was in Med Vista.
Can't be important if we're walking away.
Well, I guess Marker's Mask saw it.
So, but the only thing that's left in labs now is that super door in bioenergy, right?
Yeah, we have Warrior. We have Sword C and Bioenergy. We have Warriors Walk in dark in the dark portion. We have Worms and we have Feeding Pit. That's all that's left in Dark Egg. Well, I suppose Light Egg too.
So the only thing that can be in that storage room that's relevant is a suit.
Could be Darker Echo Visor.
Oh, right, yes.
Yeah, we have no visor intel yet. And we have we seen? I feel like there's a red key we've seen we did not pick up.
I believe.
So now Accursed Lake is actually starting to look like it might be dead. It might be bait. We have one outstanding STK, and there are 5 red keys out there.
And we got all 3 Aegon keys.
Yep.
There was an Inghive key in the box. We may have seen another one. I don't remember.
I feel like there's another red key we saw. Maybe not. Alright, pirate entrance in Torvis Plaza. Marker's Mask is going to ignore them and go for boost. Sometimes it's a good play.
Try to ignore them at least.
Other times it doesn't quite work out the way you want it to, and then you take damage. Plus there's a Sporb. That I did not get a great look at. Oh, that's a jetpack. That is a jetpack. We okay.
Gravity boost in Torvis Plaza?
Mm-hmm.
That's probably useful.
It could be useful. Bonk. Uh-oh. Nope. Get out. No. Ooh,
Oh
Mark.
dear.
Get out of here. Yee. Living dangerously. Marker's Mask, please find a save station and go save from your friendly neighborhood commentators. I beg you. Find an energy tank, a suit, something. Oh,
Or at least some breakables.
That's the okay. There's grapple. Forgotten Bridge. Okay, there's an energy tank. Oh, Rico with the second energy tank.
There's an edge. Oh, you gotta go around this way.
Yeah. Yeah, with that second energy tank, we might see Rico make the culling chamber Hazen Cliff play.
Rico has 3.
Was I only see 2.
Third one's empty.
Is it?
Yeah, they definitely have 3.
Sonic Boom and Great Bridge.
And Torvis Temple, which should be an easier fight now we're not about to die.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's switch back to Marker's audio. That was almost a solid minute of stream freeze right there. I think that was on SG's end.
Not sure.
Right. Might not have been. Could just be some drop frames on Rico's end too.
So,
Alright, we don't have supers, so we're not going to be able to get Torvis Energy Controller. There is always the possibility that our supers are behind Quadraxis.
or here. No, but we'll take that.
Okay, now we are on 4 energy. When did Rico pick up the third one? I never saw that.
I don't remember. Oh, the third one was in bioenergy. He had 2 before that.
I thought that was the second one. I'm losing it then. Okay. Alright, Portal Chamber is just a missile. We're going to skip that. Marker's Mask now going to scout Path of Roots. More energy. Rico, you have a lot of access to Sanctuary. I'm kind of curious to see if you go forward. Question in chat, are bosses required? We have no idea. We have no hints of anything. That's a cheeseburger in Lagoon. Oh, get the poison bog hint. Get the poison bog hint.
Missile. So, yeah, this week's preset is language barrier. There are no translators. You don't... Thankfully, all the translator gates are unlocked, so you can just scan them to go through them. But there are basically no hints. There's the key bearers, and the STK hints are area only, and that's it. And how Dynamite works is ball related.
That's either Cannonball or a cheeseburger. I don't see our runners going for that. And yeah, I agree with Draconif in chat. Using grapple in some situations is actually faster than using screw attack. Grapple is a situational great use. Not always. But you actually don't have that fast of movement with Screw Attack.
It's pretty slow. The only really good thing is range.
Yes. Marker's Mask going for a bomb space jump. I've not seen this one before.
Isn't it just faster to take the thingy? Oh, well, okay.
Oh, yeah. You can just jump up and use grapple. Maybe Marker's Mask doesn't know about that one.
I also thought that was a different route. I thought that was Portal Chamber.
No, Portal Chamber is the Morph Ball tunnel that has the item.
But it also has one of those ball lifts in it. That's why I was confused.
Oh, yeah. Dark World version of that one. Yeah, Portal Chamber Dark has a ball in it. Portal Chamber Light does... Yeah. Alright, so we have some route divergence. We got Dark Torbus, Upper Torbus, and Sanctuary. I'm kind of curious to
And
see
safe warping out of Sank.
Never mind. What is Rico gonna do? Oh, I wonder if this is a Hall of Undead play. That looks like it might be it. And let's see what Defile Shrine has today. Let's see what Defile... You know what? I don't know anymore.
At least we can get in the front door this time.
Yes. And Hall of Undead has for us today a missile. And Cache A has a missile. You get a missile, and you get a missile. Alright, maybe now we can see Defiled Shrine hit, please? Please? Asking for a friend? Can we see Defiled Shrine hit? Can we see Defiled...
It's me, I'm the friend.
Rico! Go back! Okay. I guess we're not going to get the hint today. Sorry, chat. I tried. I really tried. Hints are optional.
Something, merely a suggestion?
Yes. Alright, maybe Marker's Mask will be kind and give us the hint today. Please, Marker's Mask. Oh, Rico
Keeping the save in Torbus, but taking the ammo refill here.
We might actually see Pod WB try and be picked up here.
That's out of logic of out of suit?
Yes. That is logically Dark Suit locked. Yay! A hint. Oh, that... What? ETM?
Missile.
Missile! Dead.
Actually, that's one thing I appreciate about the so-called vague hints. If it's an ETM, it just straight up tells you.
Yep. So we have two key bearer hints left. Dungeon and Hive Entrance. Hive Entrance can only be Echo Visor. And who knows if Echo Visor is required. Dungeon, similarly, can only be Echo Visor. So we're looking at, other than a Cursed Lake, possibly dead key bearer hits today.
Is Dark Visor needed for anything else? Assuming that Chica isn't relevant.
Dark Visor is hard required for War Ritual Grounds. Dark Visor is required for removing a couple barriers, but for item checks, other than key bearers, it's just War Ritual Grounds. So if a Cursed Lake is not our last STK, that is, Dark Visor might not be required this season. Rico, why are you going this? Oh, you know what? This is gonna be a Phase-On Grounds play.
So I have a question for you.
Yes.
If you wanted to be as mean to the runners as possible, where would you be putting this 5th STK?
Oh, So the 4 of them have been really free, and now that they're all in logic with our item loads. If we really wanted to be rude, you'd want to put the last one on something like Chica or Tumos or something like that. Worm's been in logic for about 20 minutes now with all 3
Well, the
of our
thing about
worms.
Tumos is that as soon as you get STK hints, you'll know that that's the last Great Temple
Yeah,
location.
you'll know
right?
immediately. You're just gonna look for a suit then. Okay, that's definitely ETM then. Pod W. Okay, Rico took a safety save. Safe's on grounds is gonna nope on out. We're gonna reset.
I think that actually might even be the Sank save.
You're right. So we're going back to Sancta on Rico's side. Okay, that's kidding. Okay, no, I get that. That's a good pivot save. Yeah, chat saying Hive entrance. That's a rude location that requires both suits and dark visor. This might be more of a situation because we still need super missiles. Neither of our runners has seen super missiles yet. We for sure need at least one suit. Logically, we require both suits, dark visor and echo visor. That was the other E tank that Rico picked up. Transport B access. That's right. Okay, now that makes sense. I forgot about that tank.
But yeah, Rico has definitely used that pivot in Sank.
Yep. What's left? We have a lot of sanctuary left to clear. We have
Quite
we
the entirety of Lower
have,
Torbus as well, right?
actually, Lower Torbus right now is inaccessible because we don't have super missiles.
Oh!
Our runners could get around that through statue skip.
I have door blindness.
All right. Yeah, right now Lower Torbus is just inaccessible. Well, Area would have to be vanilla right now for Area to be in play. I mean, technically, Area is available. Yeah, I can word. But I don't think you'd actually want to go there with this loadout, especially with so much available. Area is a very slow check.
Break the glass now, at least?
Yeah, maybe. Oh, that's
a red key.
That, I mean, there's 5 red keys available.
Is that scannable from here?
Yes, it is, but Rico's just gonna say the heck with it and go for it. Hive key. Okay, so that's 2 hive keys. So our 3rd hive key is either a Curse Lake or randomly out there somewhere. Plus we have 3 Torvus keys we just haven't seen.
You know what else we haven't seen? FTA Peak.
Yeah. Maybe our runners aren't comfortable with FTA Peak. Or they may not just know it.
But yeah, that's also Sank entrance. Oh, well, we also might see what O'Lear has. But we won't be hearing the words of O'Lear last... I can't even remember the damn quote, damn it.
Hear the words of O'Lear. Wait, what was that cameraing? Game, what did you just do to Rico? Alright, Marker's Mask is looking through the map, trying to figure out what was forgotten, what they can still do.
Well, it looks like we're not seeing what O'Lear has today.
Game. You had one job.
No, the game is fine.
You had one job.
It doesn't look like anything relevant on the tracker.
Yep, no HUD systems lit up, no suit, no supers, no extra energy, so probably wasn't anything worthwhile. Last Sentinel of the Fortress Temple, where Phantom Ganon resides.
I didn't even notice that that was deliberately incorrect.
Yo, cheeseburger and watch station access. Let's go. So Rico's pausing before firing missiles. Fun fact: if you can, once you actually connect with the dark beam shot, you can just fire a missile at him right away, and it'll instantly shatter them. Oh, and now the stream's frozen on marker's ends.
Alternatively, you can use cannonball on those things.
Rico? Yeah, no, I know what you meant, THK. Yeah, I know what you meant. This is a method of going for this that I have not seen before on Rico's end.
Marcus Pass going back to Hazen Cliff, I think.
Yep, only had the one E-tank before, so this is a good scout. But now, kind of feels bad because they would have been rewarded with more E. Screw attack pointing on there? Is that a thing? Is Rico doing something like... My mind is being blown with this tech. I didn't know you could screw attack cancel get on top of that. It also puts you into a force morph. I wasn't expecting that either. This is... I'm just learning new things today.
What?
You can do that?
Wow.
So chat, I'm gonna go now.
My mind is
fried.
I need someone who knows this game.
My mind is fried. I have no idea anymore. Watch station is just dark ammo. Nothing to worry about.
I mean, you say that it might be a more consistent strat to do the instant morph, but some runners have weird things that they find more consistent.
And I was just going to point that out. You use what's comfortable with you. You use what you know. If that's what Rico knows and it is comfortable with, absolutely go for it. I'm just blown away that that's even a thing.
Yeah, there's a couple of things that look kind of swag, but probably are actually... Whoa, sunburst!
Sunburst.
I've seen a couple of strats that look kind of swag, but they might actually be the more comfortable thing, and also related to the more comfortable thing, I do know that there's a couple of people, wrong way around, who prefer the any percent strat on Omega Pirate rather than super missiles.
Oh, you mean with the plasma beam?
Yeah. Because who the hell wants to prefer the power bomb strats on Omega Pirate?
Yeah, it's fun. Sometimes. Alright, Rico, what are you doing killing the pirates? Wait, is this a quad play? Is this a quad play? No. Is this a quad play? No, this is a... Oh, that's a visor! That's Dark Visor!
Where?
That's Dark Visor in ATS!
Oh, over there!
That's logically locked by Echo Visor? Okay. This is...
Wait, what?
Because you need to do the Echo Visor thing in main research to open up the portal to get to the staging area.
Ah. Oh dear.
I don't think that scan is in logic of these settings. I mean, it should be, but if it's not, but I think that's Echo Visor locked.
I I'm almost tempted to load up Randomania's trick database to find out, but it would take me too long.
I have key for marker. Excuse me. Not gonna get it. What's involved? And yeah, don't worry about the database. We can worry about that later. That is not worth picking up in vaults.
What was it?
Whatever it was, Rico didn't care for it. I didn't get a great look at it, but it was probably just a missile order. Vault is one of those items that you never ever want to pick up unless you have to.
Of course, sometimes you have to.
Yeah, sometimes you have to.
If you have to, you know it's a bad seed.
Yes.
Ah, cheeseburger. Only you're holding all the food.
That's what it was. Alright, Cat West today has the Cannonball. Okay, so that means it's just cheeseburger then in Hive Dynamo Works. We don't care about that.
Cannon area transport west? Oh, that's actually really, really silly because if you want to get back up, you instantly lose that.
Yep, so you have to go forward. Alright, Transit Station today has for us a grand total of Psych and Energy. So our suit's in Torvis. Somewhere. Or it's vanilla. Because remember, we haven't fought Worm yet. We've had the Worm keys for a hot minute.
I think it could also be storage C.
Yeah, but we don't have supers for that. I mean, we still need supers. They're going to be somewhere too.
That'd be on a Morbus.
Oh god, you're right. Supers could totally be on a Morbus. Supers could totally be on a Morbus. So if we look at what's available, we know there's a beam. No, there's a key on a curse lake. Oh, virus! Virus! Quick! Hit your buttons, reset your system! I don't know why Marcus Madness is trying to kill this res bit. Oh, you know what? He's trying to get it out of the way so he can do watch station item pickup. And he's on a dark ammo. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that totally makes sense. Yeah, so Dragonov in chat pointing out that Amorbus has supers. I think that has to be the case. We are running out of... we are actually deeply running out of checks.
Sank map? No, not light suit.
Yeah, that's light suit lock. So we have two possibilities. One, Amorbus has super missiles to open up Warrior's Walk, Torvis Energy Controller, and Lower Torvis. Or two, Amorbus is vanilla, and your supers are in Torvis Energy Controller because you have to fight Quadraxis and turn the energy in.
Oh, we were talking about this in the green room. Is this a bloody pedestal seed?
There is the possibility that Arena is in play, but we don't have a suit for Boost Guardian. Because we've seen that part of Upper Torvis, but we have not seen that part of Upper Dark Torvis. So we still have 2 checks unaccounted for in Upper Dark Torvis. Yeah, we have very few checks available to us. Amorbus is looking like the play.
And Rico is in Aegon.
Yep. Wants to preserve the cannonballs. That's why we're doing screw attack across Sand Canyon. And now both streams are frozen. Why are you gonna do this to us? Come back! Oh, there we go. Okay, just blown away with more tech. Rico found a standable in my station B. Oh, all right.
Rico has found the 4th SDK.
Yep. Swap over Rico's audio real quick.
Both streams are up, so this is just SG being SG.
Yeah.
I am expecting some race room salt if any of them check the Morbus.
Well, we haven't seen any race room salt yet from either of our runners. That's
yeah, I have it open on my laptop. So.
Yeah. All right, stream, come back. Please come back. Stream, come back. All right, Rico, where are you going to go next? I think this has to be a Torvis. I think this has to be a Torvis play. All right, Rico's trying to figure out what to do. I think you go back to Torvis.
Meanwhile, Marcus Mask has checked Cat West.
Okay, so Marcus has the cannonball then. Yep. Oh, this is a worm play from Rico. Okay, this is a worm play from Rico. All right, chat, let's go. We got a worm.
We got a worm. We're not microwaving it. Cannonball will help here as well.
Cannonball just keep you, Cannonball will just keep you alive during the morph phases, so you're not going to take extra damage, but it's really going to be inconsequential worm. Yep, we're an hour and a half in. Pineapple already put out the ping in chat. But make sure you give our runners a follow. They're putting on a great race for you. The logic has been a little questionable with what this game wants you to do. We're definitely looking for super missiles and a suit somewhere. But I think Draconov has it right and in chat. And I think we're going to see our super missiles on Worm here momentarily.
Meanwhile, Marcus Mask is doing the second attempt at the mini gyro puzzle.
Okay.
Got it wrong first time. So now with 2 worms, we're going to hopefully shoot both heads off and break the second worm before the first one is finished dying, so that the game doesn't spawn the third worm.
Looks like we did not get a worm skip though.
And we're running low on light ammo.
Very low, dangerously low on light ammo.
And let's see.
Okay, I'm genuinely surprised by that. I thought Worm was going to have progression. Rico, you need to pick that up. Rico, you need to pick that up. The door is locked. You need to pick that up. Don't.
And then there's a couple of ways out. You can shoot the crystal with a dark beam and stand in it, or you can screw attack from the high point in the middle to get out without returning the engine. Which we don't need to, because Mining Plaza is an ETM. So where the hell are supers?
Well, we haven't seen Arena. So I think what has to happen now at this point
Is that the suit is...
You know what? We haven't seen Sank Entrance yet. Sank Entrance has been available for an hour.
Oh dear.
Yeah. We've had Boost Ball and Spider Ball. Well, Spider Ball more recently, but yeah, Sank Entrance has been available for a while. So our supers or suits, I think, have to be Sank Entrance, but then if it's the suit, that leads to exactly to Dark Torvus Arena.
Can there be a suit in the side item in Dark Torvus Arena?
Yes, you do not need a suit specifically for that.
For then supers on Boost Guardian.
Yeah, that could be a thing. Okay, chat.
Mm-hmm.
This is expected. Don't worry. Don't panic. Don't panic. Maybe slightly.
Try not to panic.
Don't panic. We're getting the feedback up.
Yay!
All right, just gonna take a moment for it to readjust.
So Marcus Mask is in the main gyro area right now. And Rico is in
Or it was Grove, but in a freeze frame. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Jeff. So we have the potential for new checks from Rico, but we only have a couple available on the dark side. Maybe we get a better look at it from Rico's annotation vista.
Bonk.
Bonk. Oh,
That is just a missile in Med Vista.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Marcus Maz took the save warp. Maybe Marcus.
I
Maz
did not catch if that was a save and then a warp or just a save warp.
I think it was just a save warp. But now I'm curious where Marcus Mask is going. Oh, is this a Hall of Honor dead play? Yeah, this might be a Hall of Honor dead play.
Oh, that's where we saw the other Hive Key. No, the other red. Yo! Was...
You don't have supers, Markers. You're not going this way. Wah, wah. Dope. You're not supposed to freeze the stream in response, game. Okay, I take it back. We love you. Please don't do that again. No, come back. Okay, there we go. So Plaza and Plaza Access we've seen. Arena we have not seen. Rico has Cannonball, so I think Rico with 3 power bombs, this will be a fairly safe arena play.
Even on this low energy.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because you basically never have to come out of Morph Ball form unless you need to like draw on some or something like that.
And I think the pillars in the fight are pretty generous at dropping ultras.
Yeah, they're guaranteed ultra drops. Oh, we're gonna get this key info then from a Cursed Lake. Let's see which one it is. Is this our final STK? Is this one of the Torvis keys? Why are you shooting?
Wait. Where was that? Oh, we saw Dark Visor. It was ATS.
Yeah, ATS. It's a red key. All right, it's not the last STK. It's a Torvis key. All right. Chica suddenly has life. Chica cannot be Echo Visor.
Can be supers.
Can be supers, yes.
Can be a suit or...
Yeah, it can be a suit, yeah. Because there's no specific suit requirement.
It's just damage, Dark World damage numbers.
Yep.
But that would require a lot of E-tanks, I think.
Just a couple. It doesn't take that much. I mean, the Pod W load is kind of long, so I think maybe 2.5, 3. But yeah, it's not super strict requirements.
You know, you shouldn't have mentioned that now.
I see you, K-Rar. I see you. Oh, Marker's Mask is heading towards the direction of GFMC compound. We might see Sank entrance. This has been available for a hot minute, and I totally understand our runners just putting this off. Because whoever wants to do Sank entrance.
There's only one thing worse than doing Sank entrance. Scanning the key bearer hint while you're there.
Which you can't do until after you kill Sparta Guardian.
You gotta read... What?
Yeah, that key bearer does not show up until after Sparta Guardian is dead. And
I did not know that. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that is the dumbest and worst hint to get to in the game.
I thought it was just in a very horrible to get to location. No, that's.
Nope, that is by far the highest requirement hint in the game.
I need to do a Captain MD impression right now. That location is trash.
Can confirm. Rico not going for arena. All right. And Marker's Mass is going to go for phase on site. Or phase on ground, sorry. Phase on site's in. Yeah, you don't have a suit yet, Marker's Mass. Maybe energy's worth picking up. This does give you 7 now, so that's half the tank. You're not supposed to freeze the stream in response, game.
Oh, Cash B?
Cache A. Cache B is the supers lock behind Chica. I think we've seen this once already. Yeah, just a missile.
Oh, yeah, I was actually thinking of Cash B, but I thought. Wrong room is frame of reference.
Oh, Rico.
Actually, that's a question. How do you learn the map for a game like this?
It's just like a 2D map. You just play through it enough times, you just memorize it.
So we can't see Echo through here where Marcus Mask is going. Oh, this is just back to GSMC, I see.
Yeah. So, question in chat. Can Chica be supers for an STK in Cache B? Yes. STKs have no specific requirements other than the item requirements for those rooms. So Chica can totally be supers for an STK. Oh, this is going to be the Sank entrance play from Marcus Mask.
And something you taught me.
Yes.
Seekers can be on Chica.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely they can.
A couple of weeks ago you mentioned this and it made me look at the logic for what's required for Chica. It boils down to either missiles at least 4 and Seekers, or beginner knowledge.
Yep. And guess what's beginner knowledge? This tournament preset setting. So yeah, Seekers can totally be on Chica. Actually, in this case, no, they cannot. Oh wait, no, we already have Seekers. Chica just can't be Echo Visor. Yeah, because the I was thinking of a Cursed Lake with Secret locked, but we broke Seekers. No, Seekers are totally in logic. So.
No.
Chica is totally.
Supers could be after the Echo chain, right?
As long as the supers aren't locked by Echo, yeah.
No, Rico, this is a green door.
Yeah, Rico, you need a thing. You can't do the thing because you need a thing. You should refill ammo, though. That'd be a good thing. Okay. All right, chat. Do we get punished for skipping Sank entrance? Oh, Marker's Mask has to reload the room. Yeah, those Kinetic Orb Cannons and the turret, they don't appear until after the room reloads after the first fight.
I remember that being mentioned in Discord recently because someone was stuck because of that.
Marker's Mask,
Unfortunately, that means more pirates.
Yeah. On Marker's Mask, you have Cannonball. You can ignore these pirates entirely. And that's the thing about Cannonball. While you're in Morph Ball form, you're completely invulnerable. You can't take any sort of damage with Cannonball. What is that camera game? All right, moment of truth. Okay, it's just a missile. What? Where the heck is progression then?
It's got to be Dark Torvis Arena, right?
It has to be. Oh yeah, it has to be arena. It absolutely has to be arena.
It has to be Dark Suit in the lobby, and actually, that opens up a few other things, right?
No, it could be one of two things. It could be supers in half pipe, or it could be suit in half pipe for supers on Boost Guardian. Like, we have possibility.
Oh wait, no, because if suit is in the half pipe, that opens up Pod W and a couple other places.
Well, we've already seen Pod W though. That's the thing. So we don't need to worry about. Oh, Marcus Mass is getting it.
Are you sure that's just a missile?
It's the supers.
Yeah, well, you would have lost this race because that would have been a really, really bad hot dog.
That's a really bad hot dog. Okay, so that's been available for a little while. With the Spider Ball that was available, I forget where exactly. But now Supers opens up Torvis Energy Controller and all of Lord Torvis. This suit can be anywhere.
That's horrible.
So each runner has done a different hot dog. Marker's Mask Hot Dog in Cache 2. Rico has currently Hot Dog Sank Entrance.
Well, no, I meant that would have been about. I don't know if this is a hot dog yet, but like, if you had looked at Sank Entrance, thought that was just a missile and walked away, that would have been a bad hot dog from you.
Yeah, that would have been a pretty bad hot dog. Yeah.
Meanwhile, we're doing arena. And that's an energy tank in the half pipe.
Okay. Does Rico? Yeah, Rico picks that up. That's a good play. Gets an ultra drop.
And a bad camera.
Yeah, Sank Entrance is one of those checks, like, if it's not shoved in your face immediately, you're almost never going to go for it, because it's such a horrible, long check. And Boost Guardian's dead.
Yeah, a lot of things in this game are very weak to either...
Oh no! That's the third hive key. Okay.
That's a trouble. So yeah, a lot of things in this game are weak to either Power Bomb, Screw Attack, or Annihilated Beam, and especially if you have them when you shouldn't. Supers are in Sank Entrance.
Now here's a question for Marcus Mask. Do you get your last STK hint? Or do you just hope you find it when you're going for your suit?
I think you get the hint.
Maybe it's in War Ritual Grounds? War Ritual Grounds is available! It could be the suit, but it can't be the Echo Visor. It could be a War Ritual Grounds.
Hold on. If it's in War Ritual Grounds...
There's no specific entry requirements for that. It can totally be War Ritual Grounds.
No, I was trying to work out if visors are required. Technically.
Oh, Dark Visor is required for it. Dark Visor hard required for Echo Visor or for War Ritual Grounds. But because Dark Visor was an ATS, that's blocked by the Echo Visor.
Actually, this is the question now. How required is the suit?
If you feel confident in your ability with Cannonball and this many energy tanks, players have done it with this.
What?
Nice peek there by Rico for scouting. Yeah,
I did not know about that one.
Yep, you can just scout Torvis Temple Access item with Screw Attack like that.
That's going to be very useful in door random when you don't know what the doors are underneath.
Yep. It looks like Marker's Mask is going to go for STK, hence we're going to find out what our last STK is.
I'm guessing lower Torvus at this point. But I'm not sure which lower Torvus.
It's either lower Torvus or Inghive. Oh, that's a red key. That's a Torvus key.
In more retro grounds.
Marker's Mass doesn't know that, but that's a Chica key hanging out right there. Chica's alive and well. Oh boy.
Oh, that was some anger.
Oh. So, chat, about that Chica requirement. How do you feel about required Chica?
So that means Echo probably in lower Torvus.
Yeah. Echo
For Dark Visor in ATS. For Chica having a suit.
That's certainly possible, yeah. Alright, our final STK location. If it says Inghive. If it says Inghive, we have a problem. Sank Fortress. We have a problem. We have a big problem.
Oh dear. Where is that?
That is either Spider Guardian, Sentinel's Path, or Main Gyro Chamber. Or Sank Map. Or Airy. We have a big problem.
Oh, Airy I think is technically in the light world, isn't it?
Yeah.
So hold on, that's Sank Map, which requires light suits.
Yep.
Or Sentinel's Path, which requires Echo Visor.
Yep, and we have no idea where Echo is. Main Gyro also requires Echo Visor. And then there's Spider Guardian, which nobody wants to
do. Two Spider Guardian, because I don't think the half pipe was checked.
I think one of our runners saw the half pipe item because we have Hive Dynamo Works intel. I'm pretty sure they saw the half pipe item. So at least it's not that.
I think they've both scanned that actually now.
No, yeah. So I'm pretty sure we know what the half pipe item is. I just don't know what it was.
And we know neither of them did Spider Guardian because of it, so.
Mm-hmm. Chica?
No, I think Chica's a suit.
Chica. Oh, it's hard to call Chica dead right now. We have a suit possibility in anywhere in Lower Torvus.
This is a pretty rude seed.
It started out free. It started out completely free. We had 4 STKs, bang, 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 bang. Like, they were back to back. We had 4 STKs within 45 minutes.
And now we have this.
And now we have this. That's right. Yeah,
K-Rar, maybe you should just stop calling things baby seeds.
I mean, I was kind of with you. That's like, this seed looked like it was going to be pretty free for a while. Alright, so Rico...
Where do you go from here?
See if Rico thinks about Sanctuary entrance.
Yeah, I was thinking about bringing that up, but words are hard. But yeah, the baby seed is kind of not fair to the runners.
Although they probably would have disagreed with you about 45 minutes into the race, because it looked like we were going to be wrapping up within an hour and a half. But here we are, coming up on the 2-hour mark, and we have no signs of being done yet. We have one piece of logic with the Echo Visor that we need to solve for the Dark Visor. We need to locate a suit. And we might need the second suit. And we might need that Echo Visor. Who knows?
Oh, yeah. At this point, I think Sank Map is the worst place that key can be.
Yeah, probably. Marcus Mask, I think, is gonna... Oh, this might actually be an arena play that for Marcus Mask before doing Lower Torvis. And this is gonna be the Sank Map check for Rico. So Rico's getting the supers here.
Don't know if Marcus Mask still has Cannonball.
Oh yeah, Marcus has Cannonball.
Still has is the question.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. Definitely does. Yep. There would have been about 4 or 5 hits from that turret right there. All right, Taurus Energy Controller. What do you have today? Marcus Mask, you need a super. There you go.
Speaking of turrets being rude.
That's a missile.
Just a missile. Oh no, Cache B can be open now, right?
You're right, Cache B is totally open now. Oh no. Why did you have to say that? Cache B for Echo Visor, anyone? Yeah, Storage C, Warriors Walk, those locations are open as well. Hydro Dynamo Station today has... Find it, an energy tank. You know, I believe Storage C was mentioned about 2 or 3 times earlier.
By me?
Yes. All 4 of those missiles missed. No! Okay.
Well, 4 of those missiles missed, yeah, that's what they do. Oh, well, that isn't even the Seeker shot. Ew. I get the feeling that Rico is self-taught on a lot of these movement tech. Because a lot of these are...
Oh, one more screw attack. What? Oh, Rico was trying to save a power bomb. I get that.
A lot of these movements that we've seen from a couple of these players are very off-meta.
Mm-hmm.
Like Cat Human, Rico, Rayshy.
That's a suit in Gathering Hall. Okay, that's...
What?
That's gonna be GG's once we find the last SDK. Possibly.
I did not see the suit. Where is it?
It's in Gathering Hall, Marcus Mask side.
I'm trying to work out where in the room this item is.
Oh, it's behind a barrier.
Ah!
So, one suit located. We might still need the other suit.
We might also still need Echo Visor.
We might need Echo Visor, yeah. So if you're Marcus Mask, you get this suit. Do you take the chance, go to Sank for exactly the one check you have available in Sparta Guardian, and just hope he has the SDK? like, look at what you have available. You know the general location of the SDK, but it's a 1 in 5 chance.
Because what were the other locations?
We have Sank Map, Airy, Sentinel's Path, Main Gyro, Dynamo Works.
That is a rude 1 in 5.
Do you take the chance on that 1 in 5 and just hope it's the SDK? Of the worst possible 1 in 5, that is Dynamo.
Could it be progression towards the others?
It could, yeah. Like Dynamo Works could actually have the other suit. Could have Echo Visor. Like, because Echo Visor, not Echo Visor. Dynamo Works has been available for a hot minute.
For a hot dog minute.
Yes. And it's one of those checks that nobody ever wants to do. Because who actually ever wants to do Spider Guardian?
Actually, that's a question that I think I've had for a while now for both Prime and Echoes.
Mm-hmm.
Which check is that game's version of Shack Tool?
The worst check in Prime is going to be anything in lower mines. Like, beam related upgrade in dungeon. Okay.
But in Echoes, you've got a lot of things that are hard ones. Spider Guardian's only one of them.
Yeah, Hive Dynamo Works is bad. Hive Entrance is bad. Ares bad.
Right now, Marcus Mask has knowledge of where the final STK is. It's in Sanctuary Fortress somewhere. It is in 1 of 5 locations, and 4 of them have some fairly intense item requirements, and the 5th has a fairly intense time requirement.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Rico has only just found super missiles in Sank Entrance and has a lot of things opened up because of that.
Yep, and this is going to be hints play then from Rico. We're going to find out where the last SDK is.
Oh, also Marcus Mask found a suit in Lower Torvus.
Yep. Hey, Rico finally scanned the ink cache for Defiled Shrine. Only an hour after he hot dogged it the first time. Alright, we're going to get a Hydro Chamber storage check now from Marker's Mask. Oh, do you do power? I don't think you do Power Bomb Guardian here, do you? For the possibility of a suit? Oh, I don't think you do Power Bomb Guardian here, but you're kind of hedging your bets if you don't. Maybe you do Power Bomb Guardian here.
Nice portal, I think.
Yep. Like, I think you still have to look for at least for Echo Visor.
Under temple access is not the answer, and we're not going to PP Guardian.
Yet. I think if he does Power Bomb Guardian, he answers it from Hydro Chamber storage. Oh, Rico sees the red key. I think you gotta pick it up there. Yep. Doing. Just a missile.
So where was the other Torvus key we've seen so far?
So we had one in... Where was it? Where did we see that other Torvus key? It was in a gross location.
Accursed Lake?
Yes, that's where it was. Yep. Yep, that's what it was.
So now in Under Temple, That's an ETM on the side. And... oh, that was a big focus on Dark Torvus Temple.
Rico now getting the news that Sank Fortress has the final SDK. Okay, yeah, we're going to do Powerbomb Grenade. I like this play. It's a gross play, but I like this play.
I mean, I don't think the Powerbomb Garden is that bad of a check, is it?
It's more of a time-consuming check, and it's one of those that if you can avoid it, you kind of want to. But since we're still looking for 2 items, and you're not gonna bank on Dynamo Works being your last SDK. Like, you're still looking for the Echo Visor or the Light Suit, most likely. So I think doing this check makes sense. I like this play.
You know how Powerbomb Garden gets called emo plant sometimes? I think the comparison to Flogger is actually pretty fair because it's not as slow as people say it is, like Plant, which is pretty fast, especially competitive cutscenes get. It does lock off a couple of horrible locations that you may have to need to do. And also it takes 4 hits.
Alright, Rico is scouting the map, is trying to figure out what to do. And today, Under Temple has for us a missile! Dead. Okay, so it was not Under Temple. But still, I like the check. But now if you're marking... Get down, Mr. President! Yeah, Jay in chat pointing out that if the last SDK is Sank, then bailing on Lower Torvus is probably a good play. I would generally agree with that, but we have 5 checks left in Sank. 2 of them are Echo, or 3 of them are Echo Visor locked. One's Light Suit locked. The other one's, and the last one's Dynamo Works. So I get it from the runners, Marco's Mask specifically, for not bailing.
Oh no, Rico's out of missiles. In fact, it has 1 missile.
1 missile. We need the emote in chat. Not enough energy. Not enough missiles. Okay, under transit 1, let's go. This bonk looks easy, but it can be a little precise.
What's the bonk trying to do?
So you're trying to bonk the other side of the crystal, and that will actually activate the crystal. It's just like the regular, the rest of the crystal switches you would see in Aegon.
Ah.
But Marker's Mask is not actually bonking. He's just trying to glide alongside it. Oh, that wouldn't look close. That should have worked. That one also should have worked. Come on, game. You can do it.
Poison bog missile related. Did we check the underwater item a minute ago?
Yeah, we've seen it. We've seen.
There we go.
And Under Transit 1 today has for us exactly ammo? Looks like,
that looked like a missile.
Oh, light ammo, okay. I don't turn down light ammo. Unless I already feel like I have enough light ammo. That's not a bad pickup.
150 max.
Oh, vanilla strats for climbing crypt. Okay. Shoutouts to vanilla strats. Oh, we're going for sacrificial chamber now. Okay.
Is this one of the other horrible locations down here?
This is a horrible location. You never want to do sack chamber.
Is that Grapple Garden or something else?
That is Grapple Guardian. The extra dumb reason why you never want to do Grapple Guardian, once you pick up that item, Pirate Commandos start appearing everywhere in Torvus, and you never want to see them.
Ah, the infamous Grapple Pirates. Oh,
Yeah.
so this is basically Gravity Chamber we're going to then.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how likely the seed goes past 3 hours at this point. Because there's a lot of slow things left.
You can see the doubt in the runner's eyes because they're trying to avoid making some what they would consider bad plays, and like some of us would consider bad plays, like Grapple Guardian. Grapple Guardian is a dumb check. You don't want to do it, but we're last locationing ourselves into making these bad checks.
They both feel
yeah.
very behind then.
Yeah, they definitely both of them probably feel really behind right now. So at this point, you gotta wonder which casino check wins the game. Like, it was already, the first one was supers at sank entrance. Yeah, that's so stupid. Nicely done by Marker's Mask. And now Rico, in Gathering Hall, sees the suit, is like, why game? Just why? Oh, no!
Oh, no.
No! Why did it have to be there? Oh, Markers is not happy about that. No.
So you had to do...
Logically, you have to do this to get your Dark Visor. This is so stupid.
Grapple Guardian wasn't locked by anything except slowness, right?
Except super missiles at sank entrance. This is it. Well, technically gravity boost, but that's been available for a while. What is this garbage?
So that's double dip sank required. Yes.
Logically,
supers and then come back for Echo Visor to get Dark Visor.
Logically, yes. Although your second dip into sank could have been from one of the other two entrances. It didn't have to be sank entrance. Actually, no, it couldn't have been sank entrance. It had to be one of the two entrances. Dark Visor is at ATS. Yeah, so logically, that's a hot mess. All right, game. So now, if you're Marker's Mask, you're just hoping that light suit is not the one thing blocking your victory.
What are you checking first, and why are you returning to landing site?
I think this I think Marker's Mask is going to Sank through this direction because it's marginally faster than going through the Agon Quadrant. I think. If I had to guess, this is what Marker's Mask. Like, we know Sank is the STK. You're just hoping it's not Sank. And then you're also hoping your other suit is not in one of the other remaining checks, like Profane Path, which is now opened up, or Storage C, which has been available, or, you know, something else. Now, Marker's Mask has a 4 out of 5 chance, 80% chance to pick up the final STK. The odds are fairly good in Marker's Mask favor.
Either the STK is on an Echo puzzle.
Yeah, that's 3
in
checks.
Sank,
Yep.
or it is on light Sank map, and
Yep,
one
that's
of the
that's the one check we don't have access to.
And that would probably mean that light suit is echo locked, but not necessarily because there's a lot of other checks we've orphaned.
We do have a number of checks available, yeah, but
Or it's on Dynamo Works. And oh, actually, no. Oh, you know what this could be? Dynamo Works has light suit for Sank map having the key.
that would be disgusting. Oh, you know what? There's another consideration. Both of our runners still have Cannonball, and neither one of our runners has decided to use Grats to break the glass. So if we have to do Airy, they're going to have to get out Cannonball to do it.
Which isn't terrible now we have Dark Suit.
It's not terrible, but like as a runner, you want to hang on to Cannonball for the final fight because you're just not taking damage from Embering 2. Like, that's not something you'd want to give up.
Well, not just not taking damage, not being bullied around.
Yep. Beam related upgrade in dungeon confirmed by Rico.
So that's just going to be beam ammo now, right?
Oh, yeah.
No, it can be one of the other combos.
It can be. I think we have Sunburst. I think, and we definitely have Sonic Boom. I think Dark Burst is the last one we're missing. And I need to step away for a quick moment. I shall return.
This is ominous. Passing through Dynamo Works. Echo Visor, I don't remember, and I just saw it. Oh yeah, Grapple Guardian. Sacrificial Chamber. One of the really slow checks you never want to do.
Okay, I am back. I see Marker's Mask is doing main gyro. Tell me... Okay, I was just going to say, did Marker's Mask give up Cannonball first? Good. And I see Dark Ammo. So now we have Sentinel's Path. Airy, and Dynamo Works. Pineapple, which one are you hoping for? If it has to be one of those three, you're gonna say Airy. Like, you're gonna say Airy. The answer is gonna be Airy.
No, actually, I don't think it is going to be Airy. I think actually Dynamo Works.
Well, we know our Airy lovers in chat want it to be Airy. Screaming in all caps for it to be Airy.
Is it here? No, it's an ETM.
Oh no. Okay.
So
Marker's Mask is going for Dynamo Works before Airy. Let's go. Oh.
meanwhile, Rico doing all of the lower Torvus checks that Marcus Mass did about 20 minutes ago.
Has it been that long? Yeah, I guess it's been about that long. A little more, a little less.
This might actually be a bit of a problem that Marcus Mass only has one power bomb here.
Not really, because we don't care about how Dynamo Works. It's just going to be a cheeseburger.
We don't have to take the power bombs or on the way out.
No, because it's just the key bearer for the SDK and vanilla. Which for us is just going to be a power bombing. All right, Rico has the suit is on. Oh, Rico is not doing sack chamber. Okay, this is
This is going to be expensive time-wise unless the other suit gets found. Wait, no.
Yeah.
It's not the suit that needs to be found, it's...
Well, we don't know if the suit needs to be found yet. Right now, in Marcus Mask's eyes...
quite a lot to keep track of.
Yeah, right now, Marcus Mask is on a 1 in 3. It's either Dynamo Works, Airy, or Sank Map. And he's really, really hoping it's just right here. And yet, a little trivia nugget about vanilla game. The Spider Ball tracks actually work in the first and final phases of the Sparta Guardian fight. They don't work in the middle 2 phases. And don't do a power bomb on the pill bug in vanilla, because if you do, you instantly incinerate them, and then you're just soft locked. Normally, you can't have power bombs when you fight Sparta Guardian, but that's beside the point. Speedrunners care not about what you can or cannot do. And that is speedrunner, one word. You can fight me all you want. I will die on this hill.
I don't think I get too fighty about it, but I agree it's one word. And our survey says...
It's the light suits! Oh no! Oh no! Well,
so, where's the last SD? Well, we can
Well,
check Sank Map now.
That's just flat out go mode. Okay, so it doesn't matter if it's airy or sank map because now we have access to everything. Whoa, this siege is...
Well, the problem is that one of them's a lot faster to check than the other, and the tunnel was just a dark.
Yeah. And Marker's Mask is gonna go for sank map first. Okay, I kind of get this. You're right next to airy, but I kind of get this because if you're Marker's Mask, you're like, I don't want to do airy. Might have to do airy. That light suit might be bait. It's 50-50 between airy and sank map. Baja, come back here. You ended up rolling a good one. It didn't start out that way, but you rolled a good one.
For certain values of good.
This is the quality viewer content that all of us strive for. If you're a runner, you absolutely hate this, but if you're anybody else, you love this.
So let's check a confirmed dead then.
Chica is 100% dead. Yes, we
You know
have,
what'd be really funny?
we have full tracker. What's that?
If this is the last Taurus key.
No!
No!
It's sank map. Airy dead.
Oh no.
Oh.
So that was...
That is hard required Spider Guardian for a light suit to get the
And...
map. Ah.
Echo Visor was bait?
No, Echo Visor. Well, Echo Visor was bait, but it was logically required for the Dark Visor.
And Dark Visor is only logically required for the ending, right?
Yeah. Marker's Mask, not realizing that because he skipped Quentin, the save station is forever locked out. And Quentin does not reload, so he has to take a different save station to get out of here. That's
Speaking of
downside.
things... Go ahead.
I was going to say, that's just the downside of skipping Quentin. If you want to use that save station, you ain't doing it.
Speaking of things you don't want to skip fighting, never jump out of the Albert fight.
Yeah, because that item just goes away entirely.
And it can be very important, like morphle bombs.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't. It's a calculated risk. Oh, Rico is going straight. Oh, Rico's going to get bailed out by not getting Echo Visor. Oh, wow. So we're going to have a relatively close finish, but this is still Marker's Mask race to lose. Yeah, there's about a, I want to say about a 5-minute gap now between our runners. 5, maybe 6 minutes. Although
Looks to be about 6, yeah.
Yeah, although Marker's Mask is actually going to save warp out of here. I mean, the way was open. He could have just gone out through Sank entrance. I don't know why he didn't do that. Could be race nerves.
Did Rico fight Quentin?
I think both of them skipped it, actually.
So we're back at this good old reliable save next to main gyro.
And this little aspect isn't going to matter too much. Rico still has Cannonball because didn't pick up the Echo Visor to check the Echo checks. Can the last Chica key be airy? The last Chica key can even be locked behind itself. Chica's just dead. That Chica key can be literally anywhere. Yeah, when Go mode has been established by the randomizer, the game does not check to make sure that every item is accessible. Items can be locked behind themselves.
And that is deliberately by design. I remember that being talked about.
Yeah. Like, so, like, if your light beam, for example, is not required in a seed, it could be possible that light beam is locked behind itself in somewhere. Same with dark beam. It's extremely unlikely to see a dark beam deleted seed. It can happen.
I think there was a screenshot in Discord recently of someone doing a a week 4 practice seed and confirming that Dark Visor was on a key bearer.
Yeah, that can happen.
Oh no, that was actually talked about in tournament discussion.
Yeah, that can totally happen. If if an item's just been like same with light suit. Light suit is the one item that's least likely to be required. Although combat settings are actually aren't high enough, so I think light suit is logically required no matter what. Maybe I'm wrong. Could just be dark suit. I don't know about if the combat settings with dark suit is enough for Dark 7.
So I have a question for you.
Yes.
How do you remember everything that's happened in the 2.5 hour race?
Well, you get brain rot, and it just kind of melts in your head, and you remember it or you don't. But
Plenty of ammo.
Yep. If you're Marcus Mask, I wonder if you still feel like you're behind. You spiked the light suit on Dynamo Works. It was literally last location, although there was still a few scatter checks left, like Storage C. You know, like there's a couple like way off checks, including that in cache 2 that Marcus Mask just kind of forgot about. Yeah, if you're Marcus Mask, I think you still feel like you might be behind. It's intermediate enough that skips it, I think. Oh, okay.
So, welcome to M4RKERSM4SK.
Yep. All right, Rico, turn around. Go straight to Sank map. Go straight to Sank map. You know it's in Sank, and you have right now a 1 in 4 chance that the last key is accessible. Granted, those are not great odds, but your chances went from 20% to 25%. You gotta go for it.
Good one round?
Yep, good one round there by Markers. Oh, that tentacle did not get destroyed.
May as well back from here. And now, 3 user joke from a few days ago, unexpected hitboxes in bagging area. Because for development, wasn't completely reasons. There's hitboxes near anchoring feet that you can screw attack into and end the fight very quickly. Yep, Rico went to Sank map and is not happy %.
No, but that's go mode, and Rico's maybe wondering where that Echo Visor is, but also doesn't care. Let's get out of here. Oh. Okay, so quitting is done then on Rico's part. Okay. So this will be...
That's going to save a couple of minutes.
That will save a little bit of time on Rico's part, yep. But this is still... looks like it's going to be Marcus Mask's race to lose if things continue the way they are, and it kind of looks like they will. Marcus Mask will advance to 2-2, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And Rico, unfortunately, will drop to 0-3. This will effectively eliminate Rico from bracket contention. Marker's Mask still in it, still has a chance, but has to win out.
And not even getting centered here will change the race. Dying probably would.
Yeah, dying would be bad. Although there's a checkpoint here, so dying wouldn't be the worst.
Oh yeah, true. So yeah, we just let Dark Samus do her thing, and then we try to make her stay still with the missiles, and then screw it, attack into her head, and hopefully.
Dark Samus is not cooperating. Oh no, she took one to the face. That's not good. And she's not putting up her shield. That's a center. Yep. Oh no. Oh. You also don't want to just take those to the face.
Even with lots of E-tanks.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a question here, because I know that in, I believe, all versions of Dark Samus, then she will try to block missiles with that shield.
Yes.
What determines if being able to hit her with a missile?
It's RNG, actually. She does not always put it up.
Oh.
It's like a 90% chance. I don't even know the numbers, but it's like a 90% chance she puts up that shield. All fights. Yeah, all fights. Like, Rico, you have light suit. I wonder why you're not just unmorphing and killing. Yeah, and Draconov makes a good point. The percentage might not even be known. They could just be RNG. You think it happens a lot.
I think this is one more round of pellets. Especially with this super to push her back up.
Yeah, I mean, she could just drop instead of going up one more time, but yeah, this looks like it's going to do it. You know, Marcus, you can just not tank the damage.
Then again, for this one.
I can't.
And of course, it's completely RNG if she'll give you pellets or not. And I remember before Dark Samus Skip was found, GG, that
hey, GG's, get your GG's
speedrunners hated the RNG of getting pellets or not.
Mm-hmm.
GG's, what a seed with an official race time of 2 hours, 37 minutes, and 5 seconds.
We'll see if Marcus Mask wants to get in here for an interview, and Rico is just on Emperor Ing right now. Whew, what a seed indeed.
Hello!
Oh, let's go gambling. Dang it.
Yeah!
Oh, man. I am tired.
Who knew you can get lucky sevens on Dynamo?
Oh, my goodness.
So, a little fun trivia nugget for you. Rico did not decide to gamble on Sacrificial Chamber and pick up that Echo Visor. Went straight to Dynamo Works and then just got the light suit.
Oh, my goodness. How close is it then?
Rico is just in the middle of Emperor Ing 1 right now. Is about to start Emperor Ing 2.
Ooh, close one then. Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, he was about 6 minutes behind you going into Spider Guardian, but had the save, so saved at the time, but is now losing that time on Emperor Ing 1 being me.
Yeah, Emperor Ing is not being. So yeah, fun little trivia nugget for you. Did you know that if you skip Quentin the way you did earlier when you did Sank Entrance, that save is just completely inaccessible for the rest of the game?
Nope. I was sitting there like, okay, obviously I did not do something right here. I thought I like in my head I was like, this is gonna route so nicely. I'm gonna save a bunch of time, and then did not even know. So that was
Yep.
absolutely nuts.
Oh no, round
Yep,
3.
that's actually the one legitimate downside to skipping Quentin like that. Like, if you do, you just have to bank on that you'll never need that save station.
Yeah, and I think Cestrion tried to curse our seed with a good luck, have fun, and nice SDK on Airy. I was pretty scared about Airy. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, you were down to 2 checks, Sank Map or Airy.
Whew. Yeah, it was.
Ooh.
And I really didn't want to go back without Echo. And I was thinking, well, with the checks that were remaining left, if I were to go, Spider Guardian, if it was it, then man, I just lost straight out at that point. But the fact that it was light suit, then I was like, ooh, I might be really far behind then, because that would open up sync map, and if it's sync map, then I'm done. And it was sync map, and then I was like, okay, how much time did I just waste trying to find Echo?
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't blame you at all for what you did, because you were doing Powerbomb Guardian at the time. Like, okay, you're definitely looking for, at least for Echo Visor, because you have a 1 in 5 chance that this SDK is available. You are not going to bank on those odds. You're absolutely not doing it.
Yeah, and I'm just glad that it did end up paying out a little bit, but at the same time, wow. I mean, what is that? 3 Echo checks were out of the 5?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Main
I
area, Sentinel's Path, and what was the third?
Airy.
Airy. Yeah.
Oh, right, yes.
I just couldn't bring myself to it. And then I was gonna do the whole cannonball like cool trick on that main gyro, but then in practice I killed it without either reloading the room or I think doing the gate. I'm not sure what triggers what. And I totally left that item completely soft locked out. So I was just like, I'm gonna get rid of cannonball right now, just to make sure.
Yeah.
And I was like, if it's this, then cool, but if it's Spider Guardian, then man, that sucks too. So
Darkburst was Profane Path.
Oh, no.
And the other Torbis key was Airy.
oh
Oh.
man. Just imagine a world where Chica might have been needed there.
When we saw that first Torvis key pop up, like, okay, suddenly Chica has life. And then we saw the second Torvis key, like, okay, chat, get ready for it.
Oh, and then unfortunately I got tired of Emperor Ing 3 trolling me, and I was like, okay, well, I'll just go down to 25 shots, and then I messed up the one shot, and then of course I didn't do enough damage for DS3 to be in range for it, and then I screwed all that up again, and I was like,
I think the thing that actually meant making it ended was she took a missile to the face.
Oh, she did? Okay.
Yeah, she tanked one, didn't put up her shield, and then she just didn't do that again.
Oh, bummer. Because
So
that's
I think you were probably okay with the 24 instead of 25.
Okay. Couldn't know. Yeah, in my async against Java, I got the SA method, and I was like, finally, I got it. And then I was like, can I do it again? And then just absolutely threw it in the trash for this round. So, but that's all right.
So I missed how Rico just got centered here.
Oh, I didn't see it. I absolutely did not see it.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah,
That was
and,
just...
yeah, and yeah, Dracona bring up a good point in chat. Like, the actual damage before you hit the DS4 threshold doesn't matter. You just want to do as much as possible after that Hadoken, just to get her into DS4 range, and then just keep stunlocking her, and hope it stunlocks her.
And hope it stays.
Yep, and then just hope it's...
Okay, cool. Yeah, and I totally whiffed my screw attack too, because I didn't gently flick it when
there
she
was
came down the
mention you
first
should
time.
probably hold L.
Hold L? Ooh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because it looked like he had some pretty fierce knockback there. It was really far back from DS4 here. Oh, also, I want to point out that both of you are showing off new tech that nobody in chat expected today.
Oh,
Marker,
really?
yeah, Marker, you specifically, your mining station B tech to just bomb space jump after you raise the platform, just to get on top of the next platform. Like, nobody expected that. That
Oh,
was
really? Sweet.
nobody had ever seen that before.
Yeah, I was. I'm really, really bad at triple BSJs, so, and for some reason I can't get the height that I need. So I actually just I just went into mining station B and just ground out some different methods, and I figured out that you could totally just single BSJ right there, and I was like, well, sweet. And then I figured out that even without spider or boost, you could slope jump up to those rotors as well. So I was
Okay.
like, this might come in clutch one of these days, and
And it
today
was
was
useful
that day.
today. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
Rico has just finished with an official time of 2 hours, 44 minutes, and 40 seconds. I need to mark this down. 1 moment.
Yep, get your GGs in chat, everyone, and Rico looks like he'll be joining us in just a moment.
There we
And
go.
welcome in, Rico. GGs.
GG.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah.
hate tank entrance.
Me too. I need some water after that seed.
No, I think you
Probably
guys
not
need
the
something.
water from Torbus.
No, I think you guys need something stronger than that. After this.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I was sitting there just wondering about Sank entrance after a while because I was like, well, I found Grav in Torvis Plaza, and then I knew at that point I was like, okay, it's got to be somewhere. And then I just kept trying to clear stuff, and I was like, there's no way it's Sank entrance, right? And sure enough, there it is.
Lenofus actually hot dogged that item. He thought it was just a missile.
Yeah, I saw you
Who
going
did?
for it. I'm like, wait, what did you actually see? Because it looked like it was just a missile from our perspective. But no, it was supers. Okay, that would have been a good oopsie on my part if I was actually racing that.
So there is one question I have.
Mm-hmm.
After you picked up super missiles, did you
Mm-hmm.
consider going back for any of the super checks that were left? And relatedly, also in cache 2 for you, because Rico checked it and we saw it was just a missile, but you left it behind.
In Aegon, all the super
Yeah.
checks in Aegon.
Yeah.
So with what I cleared out of Torvis and seeing Grav, and then also already clearing the majority of Aegon. I think I double dipped Aegon, I don't know, like 3 times. So at that point, I was like, well, I could gamble on this. I also don't think I scanned the in-cache hint, so that was in the back of my mind, like that whole section could be. But once I really thought about it, I was like, okay, well, logically, with it giving Seekers and Boost, and then Spider, and then also Supers here, which was what I really needed, and then Grav was along the way, I just thought, okay, there's no way there's not like a progressive suit down here somewhere. Like, and that's really all I needed for go mode if it wasn't sync map. So I thought, okay, I really think the progressive suit's going to be lower Torvis regardless, and that's why I ended up not going back to Aegon for that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Although, what was your thought process? Because it looked like you just completely forgot that In-Cache 2 was available. Because it was available on your first trip into Dark Labs. Did you just forget about it, or were you just banking on it not being anything?
I was banking on it not being anything. There was actually somebody in chat, like last time I got baited by a Morbus and a couple of others that said, you know, unless Storage C, unless In-Cache 2, and unless a Morbus is hinted, which for this week doesn't really help, it's always bait. So I was just like, I'm gonna take the chance not to, and especially since I thought the progressive suit was going to be lower Torvis, just based on where things were, like with Pod W being ETM and a couple of other things. I just was like, I just think it's bait.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay. Now, Rico, I have a couple questions for you. When you saw the suits in Gathering Hall,
Mm-hmm.
did you piece together that at that point you only had a 20% chance of your last SDK being available, and you just say, okay, to heck with it, let's go for it?
Sorry, say that again.
Okay, so you got your suit in Gathering Hall. You have your dark suit. Are you banking on 20% chance of your last SDK being available, or wow, I can't word right now. So were you just
Well,
banking on DynamoWorks being your last SDK when you left Lower Torvus?
I think it was, but basically my thought process had been that there was something in Lower Torvus. So I was going to route through it on the way back and pick up anything that was there.
Okay.
I grabbed the suit, and then I did a couple more checks in Lower Torvus that I thought I could get to quickly. But I'd actually kind of been suspicious of Spider Guardian for a lot of the seed because it was available the first time I passed through. I would be to check.
Yep.
I was not expecting it though.
I bet you also weren't expecting the check you did not do, which was Sacrificial Chamber, which had your Echo Visor, which was logically required for your Dark Visor in ATS. And also just beat Dark Samus 4. Thanks for nothing.
I figured that I could go do grapple, but progression was the suit. It's not going to put something over there.
Well, there was a spicy moment where Chica looked plausible because War Ritual Grounds was a Torvus key. A Cursed Lake that was hidden the key was a Torvus key. And then the third key was on Aerie, so which killed that idea.
Yeah, so Marcus Mask, when you had did the thought process of doing Aerie first ever come to mind before doing Sank Map, or are you just saying like no matter what, last location Aerie, even if it's the SDK?
Okay, I might have misheard at some point, but somebody said maybe light suit might be required for Aerie, but I don't know if that's true or not.
Light suit is not required for Aerie. No, that's maybe dark suit, but it's just standard damage for that. Like you don't really need, unless there's an error somewhere. I'm pretty sure light suit's not logically required. Right?
Okay, because at that point I was like, well, with maybe if I had enough E, I really just didn't know if it was logical. And I think when I was going through Sync, I had no suits regardless. So, and especially when the majority of the suit checks in Sync or the majority of the checks in Sync were not suits. At that point, I was like, I could risk it, but then I also need to find Echo.
Okay.
But then when I did find Echo, I was like, well, I could go to Aerie first, but then I was thinking about logically all the other checks would save that much more time first, and I just was like, okay, I'll just hit these up quicker before going to Aerie first for the final check.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
Because yeah, I really couldn't remember if there was some sort of like X suit required for Aerie, but yeah, I will probably always do Aerie last. And hopefully,
in vanilla, you only have dark suit when you go through Aerie.
Okay, so there's no requirement there. Okay, cool.
Yeah. It is boost, spider, dark visor, the bombs lock, power bomb. Like they're like Aerie is a high. Yeah, like Aerie is a high requirement location, but light suit not one of them. All right, Rico. Unfortunately, this is going to drop you down to 0-3. Your bracket prospects looking like they're pretty much done at this point. I think even
they were done before I started.
I like to think positive. Like everyone has a chance. It's Randomizer. Everyone has a chance. Yeah. So even if you were to win the last two with your bye, I think you're going to be 2 and 3. I'm pretty sure you're on the outside looking in here. But next week is pick your poison. Forget don't you don't have to hint about what you want to pick, but what are you looking forward to next week? Because remember, next week you have to message a tournament organizer in 2 of your starting items.
That'll be fun.
Well, it makes sense that people don't want to give away their secrets too much.
Yeah,
I'm
not asking
especially because you're in this tournament as well.
Oh yeah, I already know one of the items I'm going to pick. I don't know the other item yet, but I already know one of them, and nobody's gonna like it. Okay, Marker, I'll ask you the same question. With Pick Your Poison next week, what are you looking forward to?
I'm not going to reveal anything, but I'm really looking forward to trying to think what my opponent would choose, and to see if I could either try to pick something else to kind of further that advantage, or if I think that, hey, my opponent's going to choose something, like I'd like to choose maybe something that would try to combo with that to change the starting location. Because I played with quite a few seeds of just rolling chosen items, and it really does affect where you start based off of what you get. So I thought that was really interesting, that there's also that kind of dynamic that you could maybe try to influence where you want to start. So I'm excited about that.
There you go.
I hadn't thought about that when I read the theme for week 5. That's interesting.
Because if I have another Dark Lab start, or really deep Aegon Lab start, I'm gonna freak out.
I kind of hate the Aegon lab start or Dark Lab start, because you always require Spider Ball, probably Boost Ball, Light Beam, and Missile Launcher just to get out. At minimum.
And then you'd have no E, so it's absolutely brutal. Just trying to get out of there, it's like a prison. I dislike it every time.
I kind of wonder if you just say that you want an energy tank as one of your starting items.
Oh, that'd be kind of interesting.
I know they can give it as a random starting item. I don't know if you can get it as a specific starting item.
I'm pretty sure it can be nominated as a starting item.
Might be some JSON shenanigans going on with that. I don't know. That's a question for developers, which is another time for another stream.
Yeah. But that's week 5. We still have a lot of week 4 left. There are 6 races coming up on Saturday and 3 more on Sunday, and a few of them have a list of cursed arrays longer than some of the really assy logic chains we've seen so far this tournament.
The first race tomorrow specifically, the notes say RAs are in the scheduling thread. Presets can be found there. Spoiler, it is bad. It is too much for us to get into. It is a long list of runners agreements.
And there's one that's popped up since this race started that I haven't looked at yet that just says, pain settings, see this message.
Yep. Yeah, they're going pretty similar to what Cestrion and Nye are doing. Yeah, so Cestrion and Nye is the first race tomorrow. Lucarius and Arrow Razor the second race. And then we just go from there. We got 2, 4, 6, a couple 7s, and a 9 starting time for tomorrow. We have a lot of action. Do stay tuned for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, Marker's Mask, Rico, do either of you have final thoughts about this seed?
This seed, no. I just felt with some of the logic, it's pretty confusing, very back and forth. And then I realized that with some of the questions you asked, I realized I was so brain fried that I think I might have answered them the wrong way. So I'm gonna go definitely get some water, like what you said,
probably some food at this point as well, I think.
Because I'm just not thinking straight after that seed. Holy cow!
It's funny you mentioned brain rot specifically, because that was a question posed by chat earlier. We're at like the 2:10 mark, and the question, and I think Pineapple, you even mentioned like, how do you remember all this? Like, Like
No,
at this
I
point,
was asking
I'm-
that because I'm trying to do a good job on commentary and ask
Yeah.
meaningful questions in the post-race interview.
and I'm like, at this point, I'm just like, my brain is jelly. Like, you just go for it and you just kind of hope, and you just collapse when you're done. Rico, anything?
I, for the most part, enjoyed this seed until the last part. I blame Cestrian for corrupting the seed.
I don't think Cestrion even generated this seed.
He didn't.
I
No,
believe
but
It was
Cesar
something
was
he said
holding
in
the
the-
race remote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this was a Baja seed, and Baja was.
It was.
And like Baja, like a lot of us were even saying early on, like me included, like this is looking like a free seed. We have 4 SDKs available within 25, 30 minutes, and we're just looking for a couple of items, and then and on, and on, and on.
Yeah, for the most part, I'm just glad that I got to do the trick I figured out in Watch Station on stream. That's fun.
Oh yeah, that was. Lena was like, "What?"
Which
Yeah.
trick is that?
So Rico did an interesting strat to end up on top of the spider track above the bomb slot.
Oh boy, I'm
I've
about to
never-
watch it back then. Is it pretty
I've
sweet?
Yeah.
I've never seen that screw attack bonk before, Rico. That you taught us something. Like both of you taught us new things today.
Yeah, I figured that out while practicing for this tournament because I cannot get that instant morph. Ivy even tried to help me figure out a setup for it, and I still can't get it.
Which
So-
actually calls back to a point I made earlier in this race that supposedly easier or more consistent strats are not necessarily more consistent for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I know when they announced that the Out of Bounds was banned, everyone was upset about the Hall of Honor Dead screw attack
But
being.
we've seen a lot of people get the instant more first or second try.
Oh, yeah,
And there's
I've-
also a seeker hack you can do with the screw attack.
Mhm. But I've never gotten the screw attack into the tunnel, but I the instant more fairly consistently. So
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And also, the wind chamber trick, I actually ground that out for like a couple hours this week, and I was so glad that there was an SDK on there. I was like, finally, I can try it. Still took a few attempts, but
Took you both a few attempts, yeah.
yeah,
but
but
I was-
both of you nailed that pretty quickly. That was a really good job on that.
well, thank you. Yeah, and that's awesome too. Like just new tricks, new stuff. Just been learning it each week. Sounds like you too, Rico. It's just awesome. I've really been enjoying this tournament.
yeah, I'm still disappointed I had a bye last week. I wanted to do those settings. They sounded so much fun.
Oh, Guardian Slayer is a fun one.
Did you
Yeah.
get to do the showcase match that was being talked about?
No.
Damn.
Yeah. All right. I don't have anything else. Nobody else has anything else. I think we can close this one out, and we can.
I have a question. Randomania, why?
Also, everybody definitely check out the Nai versus Cestrion seed. I think Cestrion did a practice stream that I was watching. 2 hours in, no space jump.
Oh dear.
It's gonna be cool. I unfortunately will be starting a work shift here in about 2 hours for a 13-hour maintenance, so I'll
Oh
have to
dear.
catch
Good
it later.
luck.
But yeah.
I'll also have to catch the VOD after the fact because I have work in about 23 hours, so I will be asleep for the majority of the matches tomorrow.
Yeah.
But, Marker, Rico, thank you so much for this race. You put on a heck of a show. It's the results don't always reflect what you want to happen, but believe me when I say this, you two did really good with this race today. Putting like every punch that Randall Vanish is trying to throw at you, you guys just kept on coming back and swinging. and you did a really good job.
Thank you. Appreciate that. And GG's Rico, and I hope the rest of your tournament goes well.
GG's, you too.
So, from Leno, from me. Follow the runners. Follow
Yes.
Leno. He streams sometimes. Don't bother following me. I don't stream. Yeah. See you next mission.
Absolutely. See you next mission. But before we do that, is there anything else going on right now? I think all the done. Oh wait, I take that back. SpeedGaming 3 has the Zelda 1 tournament going on right now currently. We'll probably take over to that. But yep. Thanks for watching, everyone. We will see you next mission.
See you next mission. Bye.